Welcome students. Now we will start the second chapter from the syllabus, that is the reproduction in lower and higher animals. We have completed the first chapter, that is the reproduction in lower and higher plants. Now in the animals. So you know that reproduction, it is a vital process. जीवनावश्यक ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, it is a vital process which enables the species or to the individuals to survive. जगण्यासाठी ती त्याला इनेबल करते म्हणजे त्याच्यामध्ये ती क्षमता निर्माण करणारी अशी ती प्रोसेस आहे, म्हणून तिला म्हटलेलं आहे व्हायटल प्रोसेस. सो रिप्रोडक्शन इज ऑल्सो अ बायोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस. हिअर द बायोलॉजिकल प्रोसेस ऑफ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ न्यू लाईफ फॉर्म्स. न्यू लाईफ फॉर्म म्हणजेच नवीन सजीव निर्माण करण्याची प्रक्रिया आहे. सो reproduction is biological process of formation of new life forms from pre-existing similar life. pre-existing म्हणजे पूर्वीच अस्तित्वात असणारे. आता सिमिलर लाईफ हा शब्द पॅरेंट्ससाठी आलेला आहे, म्हणजे पॅरेंट्सकडूनच नवीन इंडिव्हिज्युअल्सची निर्मिती होते, त्या बायोलॉजिकल प्रोसेसला म्हणायचं रिप्रोडक्शन. ओके, नाउ यू नो दॅट रिप्रोडक्शन इज ऑफ टू टाइप्स विच वी हॅव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड इन द फर्स्ट चॅप्टर, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Now you know that the main characters of the asexual reproduction is that there is no meiosis, no reduction cell division occurs here, because there is no gamete formation in the asexual reproduction. There is no fusion of gametes, no fertilization occurs. There is a single parent which is involved in the process of asexual reproduction, and here asexual reproduction, it results in the formation of clones, and you know the definition of the clones. So what are clones? Clones are genetically and morphologically. genetically म्हणजे जनुकीय दृष्टीने आणि मॉर्फॉलॉजिकली म्हणजे त्यांच्या बाह्य स्वरूपाच्या दृष्टीने. सो जेनेटिकली अँड मॉर्फॉलॉजिकली आयडेंटिकल, एक समान, सिमिलर इंडिव्हिज्युअल्स, दे आर कॉल्ड एज क्लोन्स. ओके, सो द asexual reproduction results in the formation of clones. But what about sexual reproduction? In the sexual reproduction, no doubt meiosis takes place here. Meiosis takes place, and after the meiosis process, actually the gametes are formed, and as gametes are formed, fusion of gametes is also there. That process is called as fertilization. So in sexual reproduction, meiosis takes place, formation of gametes takes place, fusion of gametes takes place, and here in sexual reproduction, two parents are involved, that is male parent and female parent. Okay, now see here, the sexual reproduction results in the formation of offspring. So offsprings are produced. इथं आपण क्लोन्स शब्द नाही वापरते है ना. क्लोन्स हे आयडेंटिकल इंडिव्हिज्युअल्स आहेत, परंतु सेक्स्युअल रिप्रोडक्शनमुळे जे ऑफस्प्रिंग, जे अपत्य निर्माण होतात, दे शो व्हेरिएशन्स, त्यांच्यामध्ये विविधता असते. कोणतेही दोन भावंड एक समान नसतात. दे शो व्हेरिएशन्स. सो दीज are called as offspring. So offsprings are produced after the sexual reproduction, and clones are produced after the asexual reproduction. Okay, now here the types of asexual reproduction, actually we have also studied asexual reproduction in the plants, that is budding and gemule formation. But here budding, actually in the plant, first chapter we have studied about the budding in yeast, but here as we are studying about the animals, so example is given as hydra. Okay, and here also, like that of the plants, gemmules are formed, no doubt, in the sponges. This point also we have studied in the first chapter, and I have told you that gemmules are nothing but internal buds. Okay, so I will show the diagrams which are given in the textbook. See here, this is the gemmule. This structure is called as gemmule. So at one end there is an opening, and that opening is called as microcoil, and here this outer surface, this covering, it shows monoaxon spicules. Here this is the inner membrane, and here these cells present inside the gemule. These are called as archaeocytes. I have told you that archaeocytes are totipotent cells, है ना, and these cells are capable of developing into new organisms. They have capacity to develop into new organisms. And here no doubt the inner and outer membrane, actually these are the coverings. These are coated, actually archaeocytes are coated by this. Now see here, these gemmules, they hatch like that of the egg. Egg kasa hatch hota tasa. These archaeocytes, they hatch and they develop into new individual when the conditions are favorable. Okay. So gemule is nothing but it is the internal bud. It is formed only in the sponges. And the second now type is budding. See here, the example is given. What happens actually, gemmules are formed here during unfavorable condition, but the budding takes place during the favorable condition. When the condition is favorable, some of the coelentrates, they show budding. See here, the diagram is shown of the hydra. Suppose say this is the parent hydra or mother hydra. Some small outgrowths, these are produced mainly towards the basal end of the body. Now this small outgrowth, that is called as bud. Now this bud grows slowly. So this is the developing bud, and when it develops fully, it becomes mature, and the mature bud of the hydra, it also develops the tentacles here. Okay. Now when it completely matures, this young hydra, it separates from the mother hydra or parent hydra, and here this hydra can live the independent life. Such type of asexual reproduction, that is called as budding. Okay. Third type, it is also given in the textbook actually, and that is regeneration actually. So regeneration, see here, you know that flatworms are there. Platyhelminthes म्हणतो चपटे कृमी. एक उदाहरण तुम्हाला माहिती आहे, प्लॅनेरिया. समजा हा प्लॅनेरिया आहे. If this planaria is wounded, what happens? The cell becomes active. See here, if the body of the planaria, it gets splitted into two parts, two pieces. So two pieces are formed. Then each piece of this planaria, it grows into new planaria. So from one planaria, two new individuals are formed. Such type of asexual reproduction is there, and it is also, it is known as regeneration. Re म्हणजे पुन्हा, जनरेशन म्हणजे निर्मिती, पुनर्निर्मिती करण्याची क्षमता काही ऑर्गॅनिझम मध्ये असते, and this is also one of the type of asexual reproduction. Okay students, now see here, after asexual reproduction we will see about the sexual reproduction. Now see here, sexual reproduction, it is also called as amphimixis. Amphi म्हणजे both, आणि मिक्सिस म्हणजे मिक्सिंग किंवा फ्युजन. कशाचं फ्युजन होतं सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन मध्ये? बोथ द गॅमेट्स, म्हणजे मेल गॅमेट्स अँड फिमेल गॅमेट्स, दे गेट फ्युज्ड. सो दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज amphimixis. ओके, सो बोथ द गॅमेट्स आर फ्युज्ड. नाउ सी हियर, the animals which show sexual reproduction, so in the lifetime of that animals also show two phases. त्यांच्या जीवनामध्ये दोन अवस्था आपल्याला बघायला मिळतात आयुष्यामध्ये त्यांच्या. फर्स्ट फेज इज ज्युव्हेनाइल फेज. सो ज्युव्हेनाइल फेजमध्ये त्यांच्या फक्त शरीराची वाढ होत असते. दॅट इज ओनली द फिजिकल ग्रोथ टेक्स प्लेस ड्युरिंग द ज्युव्हेनाइल फेज. And the second phase is reproductive phase or reproductive maturity phase. So it is the maturity phase when the individual matures, and during this phase the growth of the sex organs takes place. If female is there, then the ovaries, they grow, some other secondary sexual organs, they also grow, they mature, and in male testes are there and some other secondary sexual organs, they also grow and they become mature. Okay student, now actually in this chapter we have to study about the human reproduction. Okay, so here male reproductive system, actually we will study it in detail in the next period, but I will tell you here about the parts that are present in the male reproductive system. See here, the male reproductive system, it consists of 3 parts mainly. See here, 3 parts are there. First one, there is a pair of testes. And you know that testes, these are known as male gonads. So see here, the reproductive organs, they are known as gonads always. Reproductive organs, they are known as gonads. See here, the male gonads are called as testes. Male gonads are testes and the female gonads are ovaries, like this. So there is a pair of testes. The second part of the male reproductive system is accessory ducts. Ducts म्हणजे नलिका आहेत, ट्यूब आहेत छोटे छोटे. आता या ठिकाणी बघा, accessory ducts are here. First type rete testes, second one vasa efferentia, third one epididymis, fourth vas deferens, next one is ejaculatory duct. Actually 2 ducts are there, ejaculatory ducts and a single urethra. See here, this is the list of accessory ducts. Okay, so second part of the male reproductive system. And third one, glands are there associated with the male reproductive system. Again, there are 3 types of the glands present in the male reproductive system. Seminal vesicles, no doubt there is a pair of seminal vesicle, 2 असतात. A single prostate gland is there, and the third one, there is a pair of Cowper's gland. A pair is there like that of the seminal vesicle. Again, there is a pair of Cowper's gland, and here the Cowper's gland, they are also called as bulbourethral glands. Okay, student. So in the next period, we will draw the diagram of the male reproductive system, and we will see the detailed structure of all these parts of the male reproductive system. Okay, sister.